So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We are just getting started. So much talk about full-backs these days, whether they're wingers and offensive or good defenders. Zambrotta seems to tick all the boxes.
Well, I just like to refer to him as the complete package. He developed into a very tough-to-beat defender and retained all his attacking instincts, and that marriage has made him outstanding.
Burmo going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Diouf clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Quarter of an hour played. And it's Zanetti. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Rui Costa. Can he get on the end of this?
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
It's a lovely, neat pass. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Bandung
Clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's... Mbappe! And he has kept it out somehow.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Ronaldo. Gerrard. Well, that looks a decent ball. Saliba cuts out the pass. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Zanetti. And it's Forlan. Looking for options, for movement. That's really good play on the right. He's driving. He's rising! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. The delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
That is the end of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Those of you making
and we are up to the break.
Aberdeen certainly have plenty of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. Back on the way then.
Aberdeen have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Now who's going to be first to... Oh, he's... And the finish! Marvellous goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Persib Bandung have fired themselves in front.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
He's going for goal! Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Some good persistent defending here. And here's Danny Olmo, picked out brilliantly.
Aberdeen really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest that...
It's full on! And yes, it's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Oh. Danny Olmo!
Ya Allah.
A wonderful effort all by himself.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Aberdeen do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Kessié is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Danny Olmo.
Aberdeen clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Vitinha tries to pass it through. Oh, shooting chance!
Oke orang ini, Cok.
Modric goes long. Kessié. Zanetti. And he's whipped it across. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Just 5 minutes remaining now. He won't be happy with that one. Kessié. And it's Olmo. This is a promising build-up. Threads one in.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Out towards the flank. How they wanted to win. They did everything to win, but time has beaten them. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination.
Hadiran lu Mas Ken.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard on his day is one of the world's best, Jim, so how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now the delivery.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go. Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Played out towards the right wing. Aimed beyond the defence. Where it came from. He's having a shot!
Bodoh gak masuk coy.
Get a vital touch. And Burma really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Aberdeen with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Kukchu gets it away. Gives it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Forlan. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Osimhen never out of the action for very long. Forlan. Oh, that's decent chance! They've scored! Oh, that is tidy. It is a picture book goal.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
Aberdeen have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Caicedo stood his ground strongly. Now that looks a decent ball. And he shoots!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Kelas piro bro.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Lali carane main ini coy.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Aberdeen really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Threads one in. Van Dijk. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Osimhen was alert to the possibilities, and in the end it's fruitless. Oh, he's found support out wide. And Bomo, chance! And that's a good finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Satin. And that is indeed the final act.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
If you have a ticket.
Aberdeen looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time.
Number 19, coming on the field, number 21, Elijah Youth, number 9, Danny Olmo.
Nah, iki teori-teori yang bikin malas main kayak gini coy.
So we're underway for the second
Lemot-lemot
half.
ini.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Forlan.
Such good technique.
Oh, just skips past his man. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well read, nice interception. Now he's got space here. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Baresi, passing is crisp and sharp. Aberdeen with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. Chance! And needless to say,
Halo,
deserved
Bos Nando.
better.
Well, that comes down as wasteful again. The pass broke the line, and the finish, I think, broke a few hearts.
Duke, who needs just a moment to score a goal. And it's Azar. Just about up to the hour now. And they win it back again. Aberdeen still have the cards to affect this game. Oh, what chance, surely!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Azar. Van Basten. Azar. Well, played right into his path. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Auxerre clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, that is a good ball and a chance!
Goblok.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
Rijkaard to McAllister. 75 minutes played. Zanetti. Passes short and sharp. McAllister did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. He's a sharp little ball here.
Oh, beli bangku dulu, astagfirullah. Indonesia sedang tidak baik-baik saja, Mas
It's
Bro.
not the best when it comes to decision making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Now it's Osimhen! That was superb goalkeeping. And that is as far as it goes. So smiles around as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the...
Halo, selamat malam Om. Lama nggak jumpa. Edisi ingat Sandi kah? Kok tumben live? Wifi lagi kacau ini bro, makanya nggak live ini coy.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add, and it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course, so with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play, and of course the right service into the box. Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space.
Gattuso! And he's really put himself on the
Lagu
line
lama Wifi terus iya mas bro. Wifi ku sebulan lah kacau balau.
Centre of attention, of course, Zico. Now he can play.
Well, you know, he isn't just a playmaker, Peter. He puts the hard yards in, and he has the presence to be quite a strong leader too.
So it's no surprise that so many idolise him and emulate him.
Brazilian flair and elegance is tough to emulate, but very easy to admire.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And this is Ronaldo.
Astagfirullah dodo.
Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Now it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. That has been cut short. Aberdeen, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Forlan. Forlan! They've scored! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Aberdeen have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Has a look and place it forward. And this is Batistuta. And Batistuta! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Bermuda really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Bermuda with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there.
Jangkrik mau clear bola malah kena orangnya bro.
And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to pull level. A formality, we're level. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Bermuda restore parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Burmo. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Cruyff, and he's managed to get free, flashes it across. Cruyff. Xabi Alonso. Alonso! Canova. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Just a quick request.
Well, it's
today
been a
for
tight
everybody
game,
to
but one
please
that's
kindly
packed with
remove any
incidents
cars
and
parked
talking
on the
points.
road
A
outside
decent
the
watch
stadium.
this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Substitution.
So we're into the second 45. Aberdeen do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
And it's Caicedo. Zico has found the net here, of course. And no, that was never going to make it. And here's Danny Olmo. And this is Forlan. He is just It's Forlan!
Mahal kelas memang Forlan ini.
I kind of had a feeling it was going to be him, Peter. He's one of those players who has a natural knack of reading the tide of a game, and he knew it was his time to make his mark. Sensational.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Aberdeen have their lead. Vitinha. Zanetti. Chance! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Just eases him off the ball. Vitinha. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Goblok jauh kok Diouf loh malah.
And it's Cruyff. Now it's Villa, Batistuta, and this is Cruyff. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
David Villa. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vitinha. Zanetti charging forward down that flank. Zanetti delivers. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Priol cuts it out. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
Bermuda are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a
Ini
mistake.
tiba-tiba
I think
langsung
sometimes
nge-frame
when
gini,
the
coy.
body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's
Tiba-tiba langsung
happened in
nge-lag
this
ya
case.
coy.
Taken back almost at once.
Bermuda really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And that interception was... And that is as far as it goes. Aberdeen proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So things are underway.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot.
Batistuta! And he can clear it away. Stood up well to him there. Raul.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. The most accurate pass. Batistuta. Nicely weighted ball. Not a hint of offside here. He is through. It's Forlan! Forlan with a beautifully timed run.
I think there were a few doubts for a split second, Peter, as to whether he was offside. I think he really got away with one there.
Cannavaro.
Kok berat gini, Cok?
Aberdeen yet to have an attempt on goal. Silvestre is always looking to play quality balls. Rijkaard. And Burmo. And it's Neves. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Played out wide. Vitinha. That is good alertness. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Threads one in.
There they go, hunting again.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Burmo. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And they've got rid. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Vitinha. Now it's Forlan. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Looks to the other side.
Good ball, that too.
Rodet, Aveyron have got it back, and they'll have another go. In towards the back stick. He leaps for it. No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Kapan bisa match sama guru ini? Guru sesat ini, bro.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Burmo. Now it's Forlan. That's tidy. Well, that is one way to stop him. That's the end of the first 45. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Some first half thoughts?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0.
Kok gitu, Cok?
So
Shotnya.
straight into the second half.
Aberdeen really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Aberdeen come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Sylvestre, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Dani Olmo!
Bangsat.
Oh, it's come off the upright. Played in. And they've managed to get rid. Batistuta. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. And here's Forlan,
Kosong.
looking
Lepas.
for the run. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he's gone looking for safety. And it's Otto. It's a good run down the right. He's
Kan
found
masuk
a way
akal, Cuk.
through. Back when it goes. Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, that is really good tenacity. Rodé Aveyron with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Forlan plays it short. Raoul plays it in. Aberdeen are looking to go forward now. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Alah, kena offside trap.
And he's straight offside.
Substitution for Rodas. Number 3.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Raoul. Number 9. Batistuta.
It's a searching
Number
pass.
20. Bernardo Silva. Number
It's
5.
a sharp pass.
Striker. Coming on the field. Number
Rudiger.
6. Ibrahima Konate.
75 minutes played.
Serginho.
Pass somewhat
Number
off target.
18, Jan Koller. Number 8. Didier
Sylvestre.
Drogba.
What's
Number
destined for the flank?
17, Gerrard. Substitutions taking place.
Serginho.
Loh,
Sylvestre.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
tai.
Try from distance. It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Juve. Now he's got space here. Gerrard has given away a free kick. And it's Rijkaard. And here's a chance!
Ya Allah, Schmeichel.
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Dani Olmo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Can he finish? It's bounced back off the post. Oh, he's done it! A breakthrough! So late in the day! He won't Can't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Aberdeen now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments. So that's it. It is all over.
Ludikan
Aberdeen
pengapesannya.
have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Dani Olmo picking up the
Padahal
man
wis
of
tak
the
pencet
match
shot
award.
tak spam,
No
gak
surprise
mencet.
there.
Information bulletin from the region.
Kaku kabeh ini, bro. Nggak pernah live kaku. Good night, selamat pagi, Mas Adi. Joki apa sih ya, Mas Bro? Akun orderan ini.
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the
Nah
setting.
gini live ketua biar aktif.
So things are underway.
Yes, pengen live sebenarnya Mas Bro, cuman wifi-nya nih loh.
About Steven Gerrard's many talents, but if you had to pick out one strength in particular, Jim, what would that be?
Is never say die leadership.
Wifi-nya ini sering tersesat Mas Bro.
And it's about more than just the critical goals he's scored down the years.
It's about having the strength to keep going.
Tadi sempat muter untung nggak end ya, nggak end stream.
Inspire your teammates to do the same.
Aberdeen are looking to go forward now. Silvestre.
Oh, really well played.
He is through here. Flings in across.
Jangkrik orang ini spam crossing.
Taken by the keeper. And now the breakaway. And it's Gerrard. Now that looks a decent ball.
Kosong.
Caicedo. Nicely aimed pass. Great ball if he can get there. And Burmo has it in a wide position. Decent chance!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Well-timed, excellent interception. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And Burmo. Oh, lovely feeding is such a good move. Goes for a shot!
Jangkrik, bosok. Ih,
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's played it back. Now this could be a chance. Mbappe!
ya Allah.
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Gerrard, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Forlan.
Kok mundur
Just
bimu?
off target.
Loh,
This is a promising build-up. great ball, and he's in here. Saliba, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. He's a sharp little ball here. He's found the way through. That'll be a corner.
Sisanya sampai tanggal 18, iya mas bro. 18.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets
3 minggu, cuma 3 minggu.
from this corner.
He leaps for it. And that is well cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. He's shifting through the gears here. And here's Vitinha.
Kok kontrolnya gitu cuy?
Van der Ven. Silvestre. Neymar. And that signals the end of the first period. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So neither side has found a way through yet.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
Kaca Buffon tak mas? Sebenarnya pengen itu mas bro, pengen Pirlo sama Zamrota ya, malah dapat Buffon punya aku.
Aberdeen have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now this could be a chance. He's having a hit. Oh, glorious!
Kalau aku boleh jujur enakan Schmeichel mas bro daripada Buffon ya.
A finish right from the top
Kau
draw.
enak mas bro, Buffon plong anjir.
And already it is heating up.
Well, I don't want to be...
Masa gitu masuk cok.
Fantastic from Michael Owen. That is a gem, an absolute gem. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the
Dani Olmo!
He almost caught
Kita pengen Pirlo
everyone
biar
out there
bisa
the way he
duetin
just
sama
eked
Sedov
out
kak.
the room to get the shot in.
Kalau dapat Pirlo rencana pakai 3 back coy.
Neymar, a player who needs no introduction. Ball in towards... Terrific effort! And it's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around. Great movement, and what a great header.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Aberdeen are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Delivered in.
Malacca clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of
Lama.
defence.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Can he get on the end of this?
Astagfirullah, passingnya kok gitu.
Well, this could be it, past something close to a minor miracle.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Saliba. Juve. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Oh, that's a chance for a shot! And he hits the net! quality. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll back in.
Asu.
Silvesh is looking to influence the game from out wide. Now it's Owen. Aimed beyond the defence. And we're done. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination.
Kok iso ya Mas Buffon jadi plenger gini, mana lagi kita pula. Kalau plenger itu sih itu loh Mas Bro, apa namanya, masih bagusan Schmeichel Mas Bro ya, kadang-kadang plenger gitu loh coy. Emang dari segi postur tubuh itu di Schmeichel emang bagus banget. Wow, ngeri 3 CB ya, kalau dapat Pirlo aku main 3 CB Mas Bro. Rencana aku gitu, malah dapat Buffon. Biasa aja. Padahal gaya main kiper agresif, tapi nggak pernah keluar kotak kecil. Iya, nanggung. Secara stat sih emang tanpa catatan Mas Bro, ngeri ya, statnya emang ngeri banget. Sampai aku buang poster 3 kali habis saving, terus ku ganti lagi ke goalkeeping, terus balik lagi ke poster saving. Sama aja coy.
This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim? Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward,
disenggol
the other
dikit aja
sits,
langsung
and when one moves
turun.
either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success.
And the shots! Goal! The movement so precise.
Konami lama banget hancur terakhir. Dapat amayang aja, saya bahkan ini kan.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Caicedo. Well, they could break here. Now, can they get him away? Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Probing pass.
Orang ini skuadnya full MU rek.
And he's gone looking for safety. Rijkaard. is always scanning the pitch for targets. Can he get on the end of this? Looking to play him in. And there's green grass ahead of him. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Burmo. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Manchester United really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit.
Good chance here! Cisco! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Vitinha. And he was alert to it. Knocks it out wide. Oh, nice touch.
Tepat.
Casemiro.
Tepat.
Skillfully
Masa
cut
Allah.
out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Aberdeen really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Siu.
Tries a shot. Brilliant.
Selengannya Buffon 7, di kayak pansos 10, pansos selengan 7 juga. Kalau dari segi postur itu bagusan Schmeichel, Mas Bro. Skuad itu, Schmeichel itu Skuad, kiper terbaik coy. No debat.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Aberdeen are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum.
Frustasi belakangan ini login cuma rutinitas peneliti aja saya.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
Ngeri rek Skuad coy.
And that ought to encourage an even
Full
more
MU.
ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Aberdeen are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far. So right back into the action. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's fabulous. Forlan had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Rijkaard. Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Great
Wah,
defending,
ganti
strong
kamu
and
ini tuh.
determined. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Caicedo. Beckham. Bruno Fernandes. Takes the shot. Oh, that was a
Kebiasaan pakai kiper bertahan mas semenjak awal main PES. Pernah nyoba 2 match gak enak. Iya, minusnya kiper bertahan emang gitu Mas Bro. Itu ya bertapa di gawang ya, nggak mau gerak. Tapi kalau masalah kualitas Mas Bro, nggak seperti kiper bertahan coy, solid pokoknya, tahan gempur. Mau di blitz, mau ditendang jarak jauh, tetap solid coy, enak. Ya segacor-gacornya kiper tetap kebobolan ya, tapi cuman kalau kiper bertahan itu enak banget Mas Bro.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 13.
Beckham, the regular corner taker.
Number 18. George Best. Number 5. Bruno Fernandes.
He's rising.
Nah, sini kena Casemiro coy.
Right back in the game. What a header. flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Duke was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Kamu.
Out towards the flank. Now it's Dani Olmo. Can he finish? And that's a tiny finish. That is so good.
Cuman kalau
Such
di meta
sharp
sekarang itu
skills
paling
and
enak
such a
itu.
delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets
Kiper
top marks for
agresif
that
ya.
finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Nyerondol gitu.
Aberdeen
Di era
now in a
meta
position
terobosan
far more desirable.
lagi gak
I
ngotak
wonder
ini
if
coy.
the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely.
And Van Nistelrooy! Loose ball. Oh, what has happened here? Corner number 2 then. Impressive jump.
Buffon malah
How
gak
did he not put that away?
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
Casemiro is there and he can pick it up. Duke. And it's Caicedo. And a chance! Superb from
kayak gitu,
Caicedo.
tendangan ngawur padahal ya masuk mas kipernya, padahal Van der Sar ya. Yes, contohnya kayak gitu aja coy.
And he is away.
Sejago-jagonya
The
kiper
loss
tetap
of a
plenger
brand
mas.
new hero.
Tapi Buffon ini plenger banget lah.
You just know there is no stopping that.
Well,
Di
Peter,
flashing
it would
Messi
have taken
bansos
something
coy.
incredible for the keeper to keep
Pelan
it up with
banget
that.
nih,
It was
dilihat
absolutely
doang jir.
spanked.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Duke. And here's Dani Olmo, and he's in on goal. That's tidy. He's found a way. Big chance! And the keeper threw out a limb. And that's that. Aberdeen pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness.
Pokoknya ini kalau kalah aku stream coy. Habis ini ada Piala Dunia guys. Jam 3 mas Pildune. Indo mas berapa namanya? Jerman udah 4-1 kok. Menang coy Jerman coy. Ngeri-ngeri gini cuy. PN delok jepun sampai pusat.
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're very much on the way now.
Well, if you ever needed proof that Gareth Bale is a big match player, you only need to look back to that famous night in Kiev, Peter.
Oh, quite so. Brought on just after the hour, wasn't he? And within a couple of minutes, he'd put his team ahead spectacularly. And then he helped himself to another goal late on and put the game out of reach.
Yeah, I remember it well, Peter. I was there. I mean, the first goal was magnificent, but he got a huge slice of luck with the second. Okay, he struck the ball well enough, but from that distance, you would expect the keeper to deal with it comfortably.
Bruno Fernandes. That's a lovely, neat pass. Van Bronckhorst is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And here's Mbappe. Vitinha has it in a wide position. And that is well cleared. And they've got a throw. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Abe.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Spread out to the left, and he skips past his man. He has found the way through.
Astagfirullah, aku kira Neves, Rek.
Cannavaro defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Burmo. He's getting hounded, really hounded. Bruno Fernandes, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. And the shot!
Dor.
Tries to get it clear.
Majulah do kok sedo.
30 minutes
Loh,
gone.
salah passing.
He won't be happy with that one. Zola proves just a little bit too strong. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Good ball, good take. Varane is there and he can get that clear. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, well played. Bruno Fernandes. Ronaldo is onto this. Oh, super find. Vitinha. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Vitinha. That has ended up in no man's land.
Lewat mana ini, bro?
Referee has blown for half-time. So neither
Pilih
team were able to take the lead,
kiper
but
bertahan,
certainly
Mas.
hasn't
Cek
been
kan
for a lack
Schmeichel.
of trying.
Schmeichel itu terbaik, Mas, bro.
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals.
Meskipun Schmeichel yang versi lama aja, coy, itu aja kuat,
So
coy.
off we go again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Jangkrik.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Dani Olmo. And we have our very first corner. And it's hit the woodwork.
Itu, coy.
and out.
Schmeichel itu menggila.
And he's gone looking for safety. Oh, Red, nice interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. Joe!
Ngeri,
Oh,
ngeri.
it's come loose.
Merah.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And he's in chance for a shot.
Jancuk, cuk. Oh, blok ireng-ireng.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Semakel nomor 1, cek nomor 2. Kan nomor 3.
Substitution on the field. Number 25.
Pokoknya Semakel tetap terbaik, Mas Bro. Kalau nomor 2, 3 itu kalau menurutku itu nggak ada gitu, coy. Yes, setara gitu aja, Mas Bro.
And still we await the first breakthrough. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just...
And the finish!
Mati kamu.
Goal! Oh, that was sharp. Deliciously
Tapi cuman yang
sharp.
terasa solidnya itu kalau ngelawan di divisi itu kalau Semakel itu, Mas Bro. Tahan gempur.
Aberdeen have taken the lead.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Jangkrik.
Bale over to the right flank.
Wah, di blitz ini bahaya ini.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Has a look up and delivers. And he can thump it away.
Substitutions taking place.
Zanetti clears without hesitation.
Paris Saint-Germain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Mantap.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Duke receives it in a good position here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Fermin.
No.
Tennis!
Astagfirullah, tinggal menangnya doang, bro.
Paris
Malah kegulan nih.
Saint-Germain are back on level terms. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Paris Saint-Germain can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Jancuk
It's a
pitinya.
little undercooked. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Vitinha. And we're done. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try
Masa
and
2 gol doang, Cok.
outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all scored.
Di Buffon Mas kok gak digawe, nggak akunku ini, coy. Ini akun orderan ini, coy.
So bring it
Jamrut
on.
enak Mas, enak bagus emang bro, Jamrut itu bro.
The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
Statnya juga bagus ya.
And that gets things running.
Now there is a quality striker, Peter, in the shape of Bebeto. Like so many Brazilian strikers of his time, not physically imposing, but fast, agile, intelligent.
And of course, behind it all, a dogged, a determined personality, a genuine foot. Shapes to shoot! It's fallen plainly here. That is decidedly lacking.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And here's Forlan. For real chance! They've scored!
Listen, the big names
Bersambel kayaknya apa mas? Bebas bisa giliti, bisa shoot down.
And here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented
Masuk ini
itself.
bro.
So
Waduh,
a breakthrough already.
orang ini banyak gaya cuk.
Quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His
Kan.
boss doesn't look too amused.
Ala ya minto.
Now it's Eze, and he is deftly away. Eze! He's beaten the keeper, and another try!
Yalah bangsat.
That's a fair try, but just off target.
Eze certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he
Ntar
can't
giliran
dwell
aku
on
bro,
that. He needs to
satu
pick
gol
himself
saya.
up and move on.
Biasanya
That
gitu Konami
interception
gitu.
was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Manchester United really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
Bocil.
With something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Eze. Messi is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. It's Forlan!
Waktunya militer kiper ini.
And it's made its way to him. Aberdeen leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe going forward. He's beaten the last man.
Jangkrik ketahuan.
Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pinches it off him. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Forlan. Vitinha has the space to scheme. Raul. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Reflections on the first half?
Aberdeen definitely happy with the way they've gone about things in the first half. Could they have turned more of their chances into goals? They can't let that be their regret now.
Aberdeen are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. Second half is up and running. Aberdeen
Nggak ada
ahead
skillnya.
by the smallest of margins.
Thank you.
And here's Eze. Oh, super ball. And Mbappe! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Maksudnya apa
Aberdeen
bro?
do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
And this is Messi. He's going to be
Klik tahu gitu
disappointed with
buang
that.
aja cuy.
He's having a hit! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
No surprise there. Can't be hesitant in those moments, Peter. Just allow the defence to regroup and stop the attack.
And it's hoisted clear. Aberdeen are looking to go forward now. Distributed tidily. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, such a clever touch. Zanetti gets into a good position. Zanetti charging forward down that flank. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Messi. And no, he's seen through all of that. Mbappe. Vitinha.
Oke.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor
Thank you.
in yet, so let's see.
Oh, well measured. This looks promising. Goal kick. No.
Izin tak push, aku masih siap-siap.
Corner.
Bantu like-nya, coy.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 20.
So changes afoot here. and
Masuk
from
ini, bro,
both sides.
100%.
Bebeto. Number 15. Messi. Number
Oh,
14.
good effort. It's in. And this is getting better and better. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball.
Bullish header! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
Kerikat loh, bro, kok malah balik.
And it's Kukcu.
Thank you.
Dani Olmo. Good purposeful running this. Tries one from range.
Do.
Oh, it's come off the upright. And it's there! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. There will be 4 extra minutes. That's a sharp pass. No. And that is that. Well, that was
Biasakan
a
pakai
shimmering,
king,
sizzling,
ngeri king.
scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do.
Kebanyakan draw ini, coy. Ini divisi 1 kenapa kok nyasar-nyasar gini? Ini kalau kalah end stream ini guys.
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We're up and running then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for? Chance!
Astagfirullah.
And that's what
Bisa
you
menang
call
tuh biar
inspired
KN.
goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well
Bisa
placed
masuk.
to deal with that.
It's played through for him. Seedorf. And the finish! It's there!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So, a breakthrough already.
Kemana tengahku?
Vitinha. Rijkaard. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And Burmo going forward.
Aberdeen really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
That's beautifully weighted. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Seedorf has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Great chance! Goal! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter.
Cruyff!
Fuck. Gitu dong ditepis, Cuk. De Gea.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Japan with the corner, they're first. Saliba with the clearance. Half an hour played now. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Cruyff. Aberdeen have reclaimed it. Burmo.
Nah, krik.
Marcelo. He is looking to influence the game from out wide. Now it's Hullet. Cruyff. Caicedo. And here's Forlan. Neither of these two want to come off second
Apalah,
best.
bro.
And now the breakaway. Looking to play him in. And this is Dembele. And that's a... Tries a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Marvellous goal! Hullet at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Japan leading now.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Burmo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And the referee has blown for half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition
out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Number 11.
That just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Coming on the field.
We're
number
already
9,
back up and running after half-time.
Number 21.
Aberdeen really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Passing is crisp and sharp. That's a lovely, neat pass. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Duke going about things with real menace. João Neves. Oh, that's a fine interception. And he's there to clear it. And he thumps it clear. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bullet. That has ended up in no man's land.
ตาย
Now it's Cruyff. That is a great pick out. Aberdeen perhaps contemplating their next change here. Duke. He is through here. Maldini wins the duel this time. For De Rossi. Cruyff. Dembele. Now it's Seedorf. Chiellini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rijkaard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And here's Dani Olmo. He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Olmo. Duke receives it in a good position here.
Aberdeen really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Duke. Nesta promptly onto that, and that is that. They've won a corner. Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's managed to get free.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
João Neves.
Aberdeen really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Dani Olmo. And now they can clear their lines. And
Fuck.
the time is up, and there goes the whistle. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose.
Kekalahan perdana, guys.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is
Gak jadi stream Kak
definitely up for
Ketua.
it. Let's
Panas
hope we
Mas
get a
Bro.
contest
Lanjut
worthy
panas.
setting. There's the whistle. Well, Jim, there he is, the much-storied Gabriel Batistuta. Fair to say, I think he will be a handful.
Well, talk about an understatement, Peter. He's Argentina's greatest number 9, without doubt. I don't think I've ever seen anyone strike the ball with such violence, if I can put it like that. We might well be seeing his iconic celebration in the next couple of hours.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Burmo. Forlan.
Babi.
And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Caicedo, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to play it through. And that's an excellent interception. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. That's a good foray he's making. Oh, that's a key interception. Caicedo. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's going for goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
And Burmo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Emang jangkar Vieira ini ngeri bro.
Aberdeen
Kayak
have
nggak
their
ada
second
tempat
corner now.
buat dilewatin gitu coy.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's McAllister. Caicedo. Batistuta. Looking to play him in. Saliba gets over and intercepts. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Diving header! Messi, very much a man of this moment. And the pass is intercepted. Ronaldo finding himself in space. Lovely, now then. And this is Forlan.
Ah,
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Batistuta. Chance, surely! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Lille given another corner. It's their second corner of the game. Rijkaard clears it away. Vieira. And now they can spring out of defence. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he's certainly onside here. Real chance!
astagfirullah 2 kali coy Hudson ini coy.
Commitment to the cause. Aberdeen have their third corner.
Masuk bro. Lep.
Two added
Lille
minutes has been
are looking to
indicated.
go forward now. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. It's the sort of situation...
And for the first half, that is that. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second
A
half
quick
brings.
reminder today that smoking is
So
only
neither
allowed
side
in
has
areas
found a
showing
way
this
through
map.
yet.
Thank you
It's
for
not
your
a bad game by
cooperation.
any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of
Substitution on
some
the field.
invention, creativity.
Number 20.
There's so much you can do with all that industry by just
Number
adding a little bit of
19.
skill.
Mbumo.
So we are still
Number
where we were
25,
at the beginning. It is
Caicedo.
0-0 at the break.
Coming on the field. Number
Back underway
7,
then.
Mbappe.
Aberdeen are
Number 9,
probably
Dani
feeling
Olmo.
relatively good about
Number
themselves, so I don't think the
87,
manager has seen
John
anything.
Evans.
Takes a shot.
Asu.
Oh, terrific
Memang
save
mudah
of the keeper.
busuk ini
That's
guys.
very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 4 coming up here.
Masuk.
And he can thump it away. Very nicely done. And this is Forlan. It's Forlan! Superb goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Reflections on the goal.
Yeah, I think it was going to take something very special if the keeper were to get down and claw that out, Peter. It's a quality.
And the shot! And that's a sharp finish. And this is getting better and better. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter.
Astaghfirullah,
It almost
offside.
became his second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Aberdeen are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Iniesta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Aberdeen still have the cards to affect this game. That has been slung wide. McAllister is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. He is through here. Now it's Forlan.
Aduh, aduh nafsu deh ke Forlan bro.
Oh, they can break here. And it's Zanetti. Oh, good read.
That was well played.
Thank you.
Well stopped.
Forlan. Dani Olmo. Chance for a shot. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Gerrard. He's being urged to shoot. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Ngopi mas ya, halo Mas Vin.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Udah divisi 1 kah Mas bro?
Messi.
Kurang 4
Here's
hari.
Mbappe. Threads one in. Well read. And the danger is averted. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Neves. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Mbappe.
There will be 3 minutes
And
added
that has
time.
put paid to that. Fourth official showing that there will
Okay.
be 3 minutes of added time.
Loh, fake shot bro.
Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did.
And that is that. Aberdeen are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a
9 kali masuk
comprehensive
2
display
doang.
throughout, and their tactician-in-chief.
cara menang duel udara gimana bang? Kalau di area kita mas bro, kalau udah masuk area kita ya langsung kamu tekan itu aja mas bro, buang aja ya, clear. Gak usah passing, gak usah kamu pencet passing ya. Ntar kalau kamu pencet passing itu resikonya plonga-plongo coy. Resiko pemainmu itu bisa plonga-plongo bro. Langsung clear gitu aja. Ntar kalau kamu pencet clear itu jatuhnya bola juga itu apa namanya, dekat ke pemain kamu ya. Kalau headingnya bagus mas bro. Jadi kamu buang itu sama aja kayak passing, cuman nggak on point gitu aja, nggak seperti kalau dipencet passing ya. Kalau duel udara loh, aku nggak pernah aku pencet passing mas bro kalau duel udara. Kalau sekiranya 50-50 ya. Tapi kalau posisi menang posisi ya bisa di passing gitu aja. Inilah kenapa ini kok lama ini lawanku.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Nicolo Barella is by all accounts a jack of all trades, and I think that's a very good way of describing how this player operates, because he's growing into one of Italy's most important midfielders.
Ya Allah, taukidku flashing aja bro.
In what's going on, and he looks like captain material for the future. I think this guy has a lovely presence about him.
Masuk.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. That has been knocked clear. It's a pretty loose pass. Now, can they get him away? Can he finish? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, super find. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that
Kok gitu
killer
dah
ball.
passingin gue mu. Gak punya skill terobosan itu apa?
Burmo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation.
Yo.
No more, no less.
He'll try from distance.
Gimana ini konsepnya ayam brota ini?
He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Tries to get it clear. And it's Sambro. And the shot! Oh, cracking effort.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pulled attempt was...
Harusnya bisa menang ini bro. Soalnya lawannya serangan balik cepat dan juga full pressing ya. Mainnya enggak full pressing terus.
Nicely weighted ball.
Whatever happens, that's the...
Tries a shot! He scored! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Aberdeen have fired themselves in front.
Nah, full
Well, that
pressing ya.
gives them the privilege to control
orang
the
kalau
tempo of the
ngerebut.
game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Spread out to the left. And the return pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to pass it through. Under an
Ayolah
awful lot of
dipassing,
pressure.
ayo.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Vitinha. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And here's Forlan. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now this could be a chance. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Burmo. Right, makes the
Alah.
interception. And a terrific save from the keeper.
He's offering a right
Padahal
smile
niatku
there.
jauh.
And
Ke
this
depan
could be
lo malah.
the final action of the first half.
Ke Vitinha.
Chance! Well, now it's a race. Oh, it's fallen kindly here.
Kelas rek.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on
Just
after
a
the
quick
break.
request today for everybody to please
Aberdeen
kindly
up
remove
by
any
one
cars
goal
parked
at the
on the
halfway
road
point.
outside the stadium.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Aberdeen have played well here and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0.
Apalah cok ini cok lama kali.
Substitutions taking place.
And here is the first touch of the second half.
Aberdeen definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Good ball, good take. Great chance! That is delicious! He's got himself an absolute peach. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking.
Impressive jump.
Wih, siapa? Kipernya kok bisa
Incentive
nebis
set
heading kayak
and
gitu?
incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Showing great feet there. Vitinha.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove...
There's the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely...
Tai. Lupa kalau nggak ada Marcel pun, coy.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Oh, cracking ball. Close. Can he finish? It's in. They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself. And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Padahal divisi 2 loh guys, kok sering ketemu divisi 1 ya tadi. Tadi 1900, sekarang 1800.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're very much on the way now. Manchester, he's given it away. He has found the way through, showing good feet. Great chance! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So, a breakthrough already. Might be danger here.
Untung
Loose
keblok.
ball now, and there's a chase on
Masuk
to
tadi guys
retrieve
kalau
him.
nggak diblok
He's
ya.
found the way through. Takes aim and he leaps for it. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Threads one in. That's good running with the ball. And that could set him on his way. He is through here. Caicedo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's intervened well there. Pelé. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Can he finish? Oh, it's hit the post. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Bahaya coy, kegempur terus.
Now it's Forlan. Looking for options for movement. Oh, good take in a good air. There's the shot!
Alamak. Dapat.
The most accurate pass. And it's Forlan. Forlan! Dani Olmo can so cleverly bypass the press. He's a shot that hits a shot!
Itu bisa lolos.
And that's a good finish. Manchester United are back on level terms. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And he shoots! Goal! Manchester United! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Well, this is what we've been...
Door.
The shots! Well taken goal. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
giveaway,
Well,
bro.
that's so refreshing. They win a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be...
And that is the end of the first half. Aberdeen are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Substitutions taking
Well,
place.
it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. The second half is up and running. Messi. Nice sequence of passes this. It's Pele! Oh, it's come off the upright. And that is well cleared.
Jauhnya.
Quick to react. Aberdeen come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Wah, McAllister kopler ini.
Mateus. Zanetti. And Mateus. Vieira. Caicedo.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And reclaimed it in a trice. It's played through for him. Oh, shooting chance!
Hat-trick nih, bos.
And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Forlan demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Defend. Satu par.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Aberdeen leading now.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And here's Mbappe.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Loh.
Dani Olmo. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Can he get it through? Mbappe!
Dua kali tiang rek. Oke nih, bro.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Astagfirullah.
Decent chance! He lifts the roof! Oh, that was sharp. Deliciously sharp.
Well, he's absolutely drilled that, Peter. When you hit it like that, the keeper's not going to be able to do much about it.
Clinical. Just
Ganti 5,
clinical.
bro.
What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 7, Mbappe.
Time for a change in personnel.
Number 22,
Quite a game this. All square again.
number 10.
Manchester United.
Chance for a shot! Oh, how good is he? A finish of true class. That is how you do it. A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he
Sure.
sit on this lead now or try and finish it off?
Kessié,
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Duh, main-main.
4 added minutes on the board. And the shot!
Astagfirullah, bodoh, bodoh.
From Alvarez. About as
Malah
smooth as
main-main,
it
coy.
gets. They have stolen level at the last. It was thrashed in, the crispest of hits.
Oh, that's a brilliant finish, Peter. Such a satisfying one from his perspective, knowing he hit it so beautifully.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Kegadang sekuat lawanmu itu one shot one goal. Emang low screamer ini ngeri coy. Ini teori apa lagi nih di pause 2 jam ini. Itu kesalahanku tadi bro, main-main di belakang coy.
And there goes the final whistle. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Your reflections then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but
Please
we've had
turn your
a good
attention to the
variety in this
screen for
game, despite
information
it being
provided by the
anticlimactic.
local police.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden alongside.
Asu, tolol. Kebanyakan main-main guys.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things already rolling. Mbappe! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Rijkaard getting this one clear. Manchester United are looking to go forward now.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And this is Marmoush. And Marmoush! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Marmoush is offering a right smile there.
Marquinhos is there, and he can get that clear. Aberdeen have the chance to go the other way. Lovely pass, but
Ya elah, Mbappe.
can he spark a counter here? Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. So we're still where we started right now. And here's Danny Olmo. And he's had it nicked away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he plays one through. Dembele! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught nap, and it's come back out to him. Caicedo.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Dembele. Not yet. He is. Takes a shot.
Wih, berjuang rek. Kiperku jatuh bangun.
Nedved really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. And a header! But he's left disappointed.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Now that looks a decent ball. That's been slipped through. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Manchester United really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But it's Dembele! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Manchester United have their third corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Threads one in. Mbappe is onto this. Danny Olmo. Oh, great header! It's in! Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
Yeah, a diving header is always a pleasurable sight, and that was just about perfect.
Aberdeen are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Yaya Toure. Pass somewhat off target.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Looking for options for movement.
Kok gitu terus loh.
Knocks it out wide. Lofted it. Towering header. Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first.
Selalu
45.
kelewatan melulu, bro.
A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Aberdeen leading by 1 at the break.
Start room immediately.
there's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Gak jelas cuk lawanku ini cuk.
Are in a pretty decent position after 45
Tentang
minutes.
fenomenal
1-0
finishing
to
semua.
go. And we are back underway. Aberdeen currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Saliba gets over and intercepts. McAllister is always looking to break lines. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Dembele. That's really well manoeuvred. Well read, nice interception. Aberdeen are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Kessié has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Danny Olmo has it out wide and in space. Oh, that's neat. They've got to be quick to recover this. Toure defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, Mbappe!
Tai. Ganti.
That wasn't the
Udah
worst
capek
effort in the
mati.
world.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Danny Olmo.
Aberdeen have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Number 10, Diego Forlan.
So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here. He wants them to
Astagfirullah.
press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Thuram cuts out the pass. He's a
But-
sharp little ball here. No, that's been intercepted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Shoots!
Asu. Kurang sabar, bro.
Aberdeen surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Pass is just off target. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now it's Dembele. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Now, can they get him away? Spread neatly. Oh, shooting chance! And that really should have been that.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal.
It's Manajer!
Uhui.
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Stop main-main. Kayak tadi, bro. Main-main malah.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's McAllister. For real chance!
Astagfirullah.
And I think we're done. Yes, we are
Udah, guys.
done.
Waktunya nonton Piala Dunia ini, bro.
Done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it.
Just a quick
Aku lanjut joki offline aja ini, bro. Udah capek, coy. Ya udah guys, izin pamit Mas Bro. Terima kasih ya yang udah nemenin, udah like. Sekian, terima kasih. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.